When I was 5 years old, I wanted to make the best game on Roblox with at least 1,000 players. The one issue was I was stupid, but 10 years later, I think I can do it in 24 hours as well. Let's go. Okay, I just woke up and it is 6:30 a.m. I'm kind of nervous, but I guess we have to go begin the challenge. Let's go do it. The timer for 24 hours starts now. There we go. This is gonna be a long day. Let's open this up and let's build a game, pretty much, I guess. I already only have 23 hours and 48 minutes. I had to go to the bathroom. Since it is gonna be a simulator game, I don't think I've told you guys that yet, but it will be a simulator game. After spending a couple of minutes playing around with the base plate and really not coming up with anything, I decided to do something a little bit different. You know, I should probably think about what type of game I want to build. Without a clue in the world of what I wanted to do, I just decided to sit down on my whiteboard and come up with a good idea for a simulator game. Alright, so first of all, I need to say what the game type is. So it's gonna be a simulator. I'm not really sure what type of simulator I want it to be. There's a lot of different types. I mean, simulator is a really broad term, so I can really make it whatever I want. I spent a solid 5 minutes staring at this whiteboard, trying to come up with something in my brain that was going to be a semi-interesting idea, and I just couldn't find anything until this happened. I came up with an idea. A pretty unique idea, okay? Hear me out. Prison simulator. There isn't a Roblox simulator with prison in it that is like an actual clicking game. It would be like the way to get out of prison is by clicking. With my newly gained confidence, it was time to start the development of my new game. This is my current prison thing. It looks like a little prison box. It's so nice. I'm not really sure what prison cells look like. I know they're just like really bad, so we're gonna have to make it look really bad. Alright, so we're gonna have our bed. That is literally like a perfect prison bed. After complimenting my bed for about 10 minutes, disaster struck. Alright boys, after like 40 minutes working on my beautiful prison cell, something bad happened. I noticed that I was doing this all on a different account. Not even my main account, so I couldn't even use any of it, and I accidentally logged out, and I forgot to save, so now I have to rebuild the entire prison cell. And I'm very, very disappointed in myself. Here's some progress to my beautiful map. So the first plan is you're gonna have to escape the little prison area. So I think this is 6 players, so I guess it'll probably be like 6 players per server. Because if I put any more than 6 cells, it's gonna look a little bit weird. I don't know how to script though, so I'm gonna have to go hire a scripter to actually script the game. I hit a roadblock. I literally can't script, and I can guarantee you that I cannot make an actual game using scripts that I make because I just don't know how to. I looked on Fiverr for a little bit, and I really can't find anyone that would actually be able to respond to me in time. So I'm not really sure what to do. Alright guys, so I have made, I don't even know I'm doing this because I'm really bad at making games, and so basically what I've done so far is you got the prison cell, you spawn in, got your toilet right here, you look out and you see the free world that you really want to go to, but you can't because you're depressed and you're in prison. So the first thing you have to do to get out is you actually walk through the poster, which like is actually too hard, harder than it should be. You go inside the, what? You go in the poster, and then I will make it so every other prison cell has my camera just died. At this point, I was feeling really distraught. Everything I've made just doesn't look very good, doesn't work. I obviously can't script. So I decided to message the only developer that I know to see if he'd respond. With no response for the longest amount of time, I decided to jump down the free model rabbit hole. And it's not a rabbit hole you want to go down, because you might get viruses, but at the time, I was ready to risk it all. I wasn't making any progress, and I really just wanted to do something to make this game come alive. Feeling like a failure, I just gave up with the entire idea. This prison simulator is never gonna happen, and I'll never become the successful developer that I thought I was gonna be. 4 hours into the challenge, I decided to take a whole new approach, and here's where it brought me. Alright boys, so my main goal for this game is to get 1,000 players. Now, getting 1,000 players doesn't mean the game has to be technically the best game ever. Now that I'm thinking about it, all it has to be is on trend. So it's gonna be like an escape room simulator prison. An hour passed working on this new idea, and it almost felt like even though I was working hard in this game, I wasn't working at all. It was like I gave up on my real dream and I just settled on this really bad one. And I just couldn't stop working on it. And I'm gonna be honest, I felt the worst I ever did in this challenge, so I just had to take a break. And that break was the best thing I could have possibly done. It cleared my mind and it gave me a whole bunch of really, really good ideas to help improve this game and make it so much better.
The thing is, that game just kind of sucked, but I believe I can do a lot better than that, especially using free models, because there's so many games on Roblox that use entirely free models and are really fun to play. I think I can do this, and I know you guys think I can do it too. Let's go do it.
So I reverted back to my original idea of making the amazing prison simulator. The one issue was I was trying to find the perfect free model for making this. The first one I tried was just for clicking, and it was okay, but it didn't have the pet system that I wanted, so I tried using a couple other ones until I found the perfect model. That task took a lot longer than I expected it to, so I ended up scrolling on YouTube for 20 minutes trying to find out how to even make a Roblox simulator. And I actually saw a couple of my own videos, but they didn't really help. After looking for what felt like the longest time ever, I finally found the perfect model with a pet system, a store, settings, a working collectible multiplier for pets. It was everything I could possibly want. Now it's time to perfect this game and actually make it really enjoyable and hopefully addicting. I'm kind of excited. Let's go. The next step was making an egg/crate system, and I don't really know what I wanted to do, so I decided to make it a vending machine, which I feel like is kind of a unique idea and also matches the vibe of prison because I think they have vending machines in prison. I have no idea. I think so at least. And I also changed the clicking thing to orange because orange is a prison number, and I was just making the map look very, very nice in general, and I'm honestly very, very excited because the game is really coming together right now. The next step to making a game is to test if the game will break if two people are in the same lobby, which I think is a very important part of making it, so I made sure to do that. And it looks like it worked so far, so hopefully all is well. I've been working on this game for longer than I would like to admit. It's almost night, but I do want to show you it. I'm pretty happy with how the game looks so far. I may not be the best game developer, scripter, or really anything that has to do with game developing, but I really enjoyed making this, and I think you guys will enjoy playing it too. The only thing left to do, let's go publish this to Roblox, because I've actually been waiting so long to get this done. I'm literally so tired. Publish to Roblox. I think it's published. I'm excited, actually. Okay, now that I have published my game, it's finally time to make a banner for the game and hopefully get people to start playing. Although I did forget that the whole point of this challenge was to get 1,000 people to play my game or else I fail. So it's getting a little more stressful than I'd want it to be. Now you're probably wondering, how many players has the game gotten? Did you actually reach 1,000 players? Have you completed the whole goal of the video? And the simple answer to that is no. Well, I guess the simpler answer to that is I'm going to give myself a time of 1 week after this video is released. Go play the game right now, and I want you guys as a collective to lift up this game and hopefully get it to 1,000 players. I'll give away 5 of my plushies. Do you want 5 plushies? Go play my game, link in the description. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm really tired. Good night.